Big Bang Cam, and I'm back with another reaction video. And today we got something kind of interesting. I stumbled upon this video the other day. I was out and about when I stumbled upon this video. I'm like, you know what? I ain't did a body cam video on my niggas in a minute. I know that's going up right now. That's probably what y'all want to see, because I ain't gonna lie, that's what I be watching on YouTube. Like, I be watching DJ Ghost, I be watching Cash Nasty, I be watching Flight, motherfucker, all of them do they body cam. I'm like, shit, you know what? I ain't did one in a minute. Fuck it. Let me go ahead. Let me go ahead and see what's to it. Let me go ahead and see what's to react to it. So today we got wife accidentally said something only the killer will know. Y'all think she backdoor her husband? Usually when somebody backdoor their husband, it's because one, they was cheating, or two, is because of money. 9 times out of 10 is because the motherfucker was cheating. I'm telling you. That's just the instance for black people. White people, and I hate to bring race into it, I'm not gonna lie. White people, they do it for the money. I'm not gonna lie. Let's be for real. You know that this was today, you feel me? But I feel like this correlates. But you know, it was these 2 white boys. Murdered their parents for some bread. Faked like they was real hurt about it, even though they knew they did the shit. But the situation they parents, I feel like nobody deserve to die, even though you put people through shit. I feel like people deserve punishment, but they don't deserve to die, you know what I'm saying? But long story short, they ended up getting caught. One of their brothers, he went to a therapist on some goofy shit and told the therapist what the fuck, what they was doing basically, like, what they did, how they did it, how they got away with it. Woo woo, therapist called 12, arrested them, they in jail right now. True story, swear to God, everything I love, true story. But y'all ain't here to come and rant about that little story or whatever. Y'all came to watch the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I'm on the way to 500 subscribers. We still doing our thing. Let's get into the video, man. So it's a decent little video, man. So go ahead, grab your water, smoke your little tree while you're watching, because I probably will do the same.
Quite frankly, it's hard to remember all those lies.
This is Angelina, whose husband, Jose Francisco, was found dead in their home just 5 months after they married.
I bet you that's
murder. At first, Angelina seemed eager to help uncover the truth.
You have some information or believe there's a possibility that your husband was poisoned.
Oh yeah, she did that shit. Who the fuck? Yeah, this had to be back. This had to be like a while ago, because this look old as hell. I'm not gonna lie.
But soon, her story shifted from grief to suspicion.
It could be anything. It could be the flowers on the road. It could be...
She did it. Lock her ass up. Look, she did it. And the dog, too. Lock this motherfucking dog up, too. I don't like this dog. I don't know. This dog. Is that a cat? Is that a cat? That's a dog. Lock her ass up. Just off this photo. She get a year and a half just because she took this weird-ass photo.
Something...
Flowers on the road.
Yeah. You know, they grow in the middle of the highway. I think they're azaleas.
Angelina held something far more chilling than sorrow, a glimpse into a killer's mind. With one slip, she revealed a dark truth only the guilty could have known.
I would think so. You could get poisoned by it all the time. It doesn't take much. If there was a paper for I'd be screwed if I could answer these questions.
The fuck? She on the phone with an inmate?
On Saturday, September 9th, 2000, Angelina made a desperate call to the Montebello Police Department, urging them to come to her home at 800 block of Marconi Street in Montebello immediately. She had found 41-year-old Jose Francisco, also known as Frank, lying face down on the bedroom carpet.
When first responders got there, they found Frank in a terrible condition. There was blood coming out of his nose.
The officer who observed the scene noted there were no obvious signs of an unnatural death. Although there were small specks of blood at the scene, it wasn't enough to suggest foul play. An autopsy would be necessary to uncover what had led to Frank's sudden demise.
She explained to them that for the past few days, Frank was having severe stomach issues.
He was vomiting and suffering from diarrhea, and his condition had deteriorated rapidly a few days before his tragic death. Angelina stated that she had rushed him to the emergency room at Kaiser Hospital in Baldwin Park.
So I take him in and I said, I don't know what it is. He can't stand, he can't talk. I said, stand up.
Angelina told police that on Tuesday, September 5th, Frank was called back to Angel Gate Academy. Frank was a special education teacher at Angel Gate Academy in California. There, he worked with troubled 6th and 7th graders in a month-long training camp setting. This is where he met Angelina, a fellow educator and a single mother to 9-year-old Autumn. The two eventually got married in April 2000. Angelina explained.
Okay, I think I'm kind of starting to realize why she did it because of the money. I'm kind of realizing because, like, you know, he was a teacher, like, you know what I'm saying, not to discredit teachers or anything. They don't make that much, and then it's like special youth programs. I don't think this guy doing money. Did he cheat? He don't look like no
Frank's
cheating
visit to
ass nigga
Angel
though.
Gate on September 5th was a last-minute request to act as a chaperone, so his name hadn't made the list of attending staff. Despite this, the day went smoothly.
I get back, I said, so how was everything there? They were great. They walked up to me. They hugged me. They missed me. It felt like I was at home. There was no animosity.
At first, it seemed like just another untimely natural death. But weeks later, Angelina revealed something darker.
We're here because we understand you have some information or believe there's a possibility that your husband was poisoned. Okay.
She told them that right after Frank got back from Angel Gate, he started to get sick.
It wasn't like a
Neurovirus.
constant, it was like maybe once every half hour. He'd grow a little bit up.
So you feeling okay when you went up?
Oh, yeah.
I even got up with him. Did you tell him before he went? Were you concerned?
Oh, yeah. We argued. I said, please don't go.
Despite her attempts to stop him, he left for Angel Gate Academy, a choice that would become the greatest regret of his life.
Why?
In her mind, someone at the academy had poisoned him.
Why the fuck would they do that? They love them.
Thirsty, catering, and cookies.
Ever tell me who offered him a Gatorade Sunday? Somebody in the office.
Okay.
She thought the food given to Frank was deliberately laced with poison, but the poison wasn't the only thing lurking in Frank's past. It was the motive behind it.
So I was a little flushed, and I thought, well, okay, I'm tired. So 7:30, I started crying.
That's what's scary.
She accused Chad Holloway, Frank's supervisor at Angel Gate, of spiking his snacks with a toxic substance.
He looked
When
like
asked
a
about the
Backdoor ass
reason,
nigga.
she explained that much of her suspicion came because of an incident at Frank's job at Angel Gate Academy. Frank had left the position under complicated circumstances, having also uncovered disturbing behavior by Chad. Frank and Angelina reported their suspicions, and it led to a wave of terminations and reassignments at the academy.
Once you see the reports that were filed, that were initiated by Frank and myself, that's how all of this started.
The school environment changed, and so did Frank and Angelina's lives, since the reports were dismissed by the board. Angelina was worried that Frank's whistleblowing had caused resentment toward him, and that it might follow them wherever they went.
And I was just appalled. I was just like, how can you just let him walk around here?
Angelina's claims took a darker turn when she recounted an ominous interaction between Chad and Frank.
This person had said,
Where's nigga Chad? Where's nigga Chad at, bro? We need to talk to this nigga Chad. This been talking too much. I need to talk. We need to talk Chad. That's who we really need to be talking to.
jeopardized my job.
Still gotta watch this video.
He looked at Frank and he went like this, and he went, right? I mean,
I do that to my homies all the time. I be
According to her, Chad made this chilling statement
do that to
directly
guys
at
all the
Frank,
time. We walk around.
adding to her suspicion.
Keep it
While
on you,
talking
nigga.
to the detectives, she also
So
made
you
a
threw that
request
evidence
that
out.
struck them
That
to
don't
be
mean shit to
rather
me.
odd.
Detective Cam, they don't mean shit. I'm doing my own investigation right now. Fuck you.
Angelina also reiterated her claim, urging officers to investigate Chad Holloway. She remained adamant that Frank had been poisoned at Angel.
Can't they when they do the autopsy report, they should be looking for what's inside his body, like the type of poison, like did they? Cause maybe I'll tweet. I don't know. Maybe I'm just not high yet. But basically, like we waiting. Did they show the autopsy? They ain't show the autopsy report. Like, did he die of poisoning or was he? I feel like he died of poisoning because like the blood through the nose. That's a common sign. You know what I'm saying? They said it wasn't no causing no unnatural death. Like nobody tried to break in. Like no gunshots. It wasn't no blood everywhere. So you know it was kind of. It might have been a smaller. You know what I'm saying? Murder. So maybe the possibility of being poisoned. You can't. You feel me?
While throwing
It
suspicion
really might be
towards
that
Chad
shit.
in particular.
Might got laced.
Naturally,
Right,
Chad,
laced a
who
cigarette,
was
you never
suspected
know.
of harming Frank at this point, was questioned by the police.
Yeah,
I was
cool.
under the impression
Yep,
before they talked to me
Talk to this
that they
guy.
were so convinced I did this that they had stopped at the sheriff's department and basically told them to prepare to book me.
They found that Chad was upset about the accusations against him, but there was no proof that he had abused Frank or wanted to hurt him.
And it's also one of the worst things to be accused of if you didn't do it.
Oh man, I ain't gonna lie,
Probably.
being accused of some shit you didn't do, I swear to God, and then make this shit worse because probably say for me, bro. If somebody say I did some shit, I'm gonna laugh my ass off. Cause where the fuck did you hit that? I didn't do that, bro, and I won't be able to take this shit seriously. This is why I pray. I pray to God, I hope I don't get locked up for some shit I don't do, bro. I'm not gonna, bro. I'm gonna defend the fuck out of myself, but it's just gonna be like, bro, what the fuck is y'all talking about, bro? Because if somebody tell me something like, did you do this? Hell no, I ain't do it. Like I start laughing, I start smiling like I did the shit, but I didn't do it. I swear to God, like being pressed about a situation that you didn't do that everybody think you did be the fucked up shit, especially if you can't take shit seriously, which is me.
The scariest thing that had ever happened to me in life. I've been to war as a Desert Storm. A lot of things happen in combat. I had never in my life been that scared.
Shit, you facing murder charge, nigga.
describe
Ain't nothing scarier than that.
Was.
However,
Fuck that
investigators
bitch.
discovered
Haven't-
that these
no, no.
accusations against Chad had already been thoroughly examined and proven to be baseless. A false accusation, even without proof, can destroy a
Nah,
life.
dead ass.
For the police, this was strong enough reason to believe it could drive someone to murder.
When you said that you wanted to take a gun and put it to the head of the person who made those accusations against you, you didn't know it was Angelina you were talking about at the time.
I did not.
But once you found out it was Angelina who made those accusations, I'm guessing you probably thought about putting your gun to her head.
Chad admitted to seeing Frank looking sick 4 days before he died.
When was the last time you saw Frank?
I saw Frank the Tuesday after Labor Day 2000. Frank looked absolutely terrible.
Despite Angelina's persistent accusations, the police had no evidence to hold against Chad. But in a case like this, a lack of evidence didn't rule out guilt completely. Then came the breakthrough. Frank's toxicology report revealed fatal levels of ethylene glycol, the deadly substance found in antifreeze.
Frank's body actually had 6 times the necessary amount to kill him.
Angelina believed this evidence could finally bring justice, yet investigators pointed out a significant gap. They had no evidence that Chad knew Frank would be at Angel Gate on September 5th. Poisoning him required planning, and without proof that Chad anticipated Frank's visit, his defense might argue he couldn't have acted spur of the moment. Detectives now looked for more details and awaited the autopsy results. In the weeks leading up to Frank's death, even more unsettling details emerged, one of them being Angelina's behavior toward the situation.
She calls police almost on a daily basis. She wants to know what the latest is, if there's been any update.
Angelina's motives appeared disturbingly self-centered, sparking questions about whether her pursuit of justice was really a cover for something darker. Just days after his death, she called Detective Wilson to ask how the coroner would dispose of Frank's body. When the detective explained that the cause of death had not been determined, Angelina's response was chillingly emotionless. Soon, she started to make calls asking for frequent updates from the coroner's office.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
Did you guys get anything at all from the coroner? No word from the coroner yet?
Well, they don't have anything yet. It takes time for this type of stuff.
Oh.
Unless they know what they're looking for.
We need a cause of death, and at this time we're thinking that she knows what that cause of death is.
Both parties were desperate to uncover the cause of death, and now investigators played their cards cleverly, putting Angelina on the spot to see if she was hiding more than she let on.
It could be anything. It could be the flowers on the road. It could be something.
Flowers on the road.
Yeah.
Flowers on the road.
Those, heck, are those? They grow in the middle of the highway. I think they're azaleas.
At this point, we believe she knows exactly what it is. There's no doubt.
But she's trying to get you to say it.
She would rather, I think, have us say it, and of course, we'd rather have her say it.
To gather more information, the police turned their attention to Frank's family, hoping they could reveal crucial details.
She was claiming that one of his coworkers had put poison into his Gatorade. She's telling me this, someone's poisoned your brother's story. And I said to her, Angelina, I just don't understand this. how does someone poison a person? She says, well, there are lots of ways you could poison someone. She said, for instance, she says, we have a flower out here called oleander. She said, you can make a tea out of that. You can make a soup out of it. And, you know, it's a poison. When we were riding in the limousine, she pointed right out and said, those are oleander bushes.
His sisters Shirley and Rebecca had become suspicious, fearing he'd been poisoned.
Bro, what the fuck is wrong with this bitch? Bro, I thought she wanted to get caught. Like, why would you say that? Like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck? What be wrong with people, bro? Like, what really be wrong with them?
Taken their concerns to Sergeant Holmes.
Talking about, oh yeah, there's a couple ways you can poison the motherfucker. Like, what?
Oleander poisoning is rarely screened in standard tests. The detectives knew they were up against not only a potential killer, but a poison that could easily go undetected.
Any chance that this was going to turn out not to be a murder and that what Frank died of was either natural causes or food poisoning or something like that?
Absolutely. We were dependent upon what the coroner's office
Wrong me a bowl of cereal like this.
what they would find or wouldn't find.
What's
But in
them
the
shits
meantime,
called?
we can't stop investigating.
Some Captain Crunch. I might put a little cinnamon toast crunch in that
The family
bitch.
had urged authorities
That's
to
some
look
bad
deeper.
shit, ain't it?
As detectives awaited the autopsy results on October 19th, more
2
than
days
a
after
month
my
after
birthday.
Frank's death, the investigation suddenly took an unexpected turn.
Damn, what happened?
Sergeant Holmes received a call from Angelina. She told him she had just received a disturbing call from an unknown person.
It was about maybe 5 or 10 after 8. Because I was
5 or 10 after 8? 10 minutes? Motherfucker, 5 to 10 minutes after 8 a.m.? The fuck? Bro, I hate when people be like a quarter past the hour or an hour, 30 minutes. Bitch, what time is it? 8:30, just 8:30. They be like, what the fuck? A quarter to 9. 3/4 to 9. Bitch, is it 9:30, 9:45? What time is it? Like, I hate when people do that shit. Just say what time it was. I got a call, 9:15. I got a call 15 minutes after the hour.
They wanted to tell me what was going on because they had a lot of respect for Frank, but they couldn't tell me who they were because they know how Holloway is. And they
Who's
said,
Holloway?
you need to know a conversation I had with Holloway. He had said, they do try and track it down. They can't pin me because, and they said, they can't pin me. It started breaking up, and all I heard was, ask them about antifreeze.
Antifreeze, not oleander.
Not only had her this time.
Had antifreeze even been on your radar screen at this point?
At this point, no, I don't believe it had been.
This anonymous
Ain't
caller
that-
told her
man,
to
who the
tell
fuck?
them.
Oh, bro, like, for poisoning, who the fuck would look in antifreeze? Like, bro, you gotta be some real sadistic motherfucker to put some poison motherfucker with antifreeze. Like, that's some hatred shit. Like, that's some shit you put in a car. That's like drowning the nigga with gasoline or something. Like,
This is the first time that antifreeze has been mentioned to police.
I should say
and it comes
antifreeze.
directly
Antifreeze,
from
bitch.
Angelina.
Antifreeze is one
Unsure
word.
who the caller was or how they
She pronounced them
obtained
off
her
with 3
number.
syllables.
Angelina shared
Anti and
this with the
freeze.
sergeant,
Antifreeze.
prompting him to request a specific test for antifreeze poisoning.
They said it too.
She also informed detectives that she had received the call at around 8 a.m.
You got her phone
See,
records.
that's how you do it. A call around 8. Oh, well, this is about 8 o'clock type
Behold,
shit.
there had not been any calls anywhere near incoming or outgoing to Angelina's phone at that time.
Now,
Talking
with the
about
case
what?
gaining traction,
Fuck all was just that. My chest. I need to stop talking shit.
Gators
about
had to
you.
uncover
God,
the
you shut
truth
fuck up.
behind her disturbing actions.
Oh my God.
Then, the autopsy results came in,
What the fuck?
confirming all their darkest suspicions. The autopsy findings pointed to oleander poisoning, with traces of the deadly toxin found in Frank's system.
Ain't
On
that
December
flower,
12th,
right?
detectives informed Angelina that they would be questioning Chad about Frank's death. While Angelina waited for answers from them, she received a call from Chad himself.
Angelina?
Oh, that's okay, Chad. Okay, Chad Holloway. Okay.
Poison Frank with antifreeze.
Wait, what?
Did you tell the police that I poisoned Frank with antifreeze? My main question
Who the fuck else would it be? Bitch, somehow, who is this? Who the fuck else would it be? If you called the police and tell them, yeah, the nigga did it, you've been pointing at me, bitch, you've been pointing at me the whole, Investigation. You've been pointing me the whole investigation. You tell them I did some shit I didn't do. You tell them keep looking my way. You tell these motherfuckers I poisoned the motherfucker Amesbury. I call your phone. Who is this? Bitch, you know who this is, man. I would have tweet, man. See this shit?
Angelina, I'm just wondering how in the world this could ruin my life. You know what? You need to call the investigator.
Hey, she's funny as fuck, though.
Okay, Angelina.
She
But here was
backdoor
the
as
twist.
hell.
The police had been with him, orchestrating everything. The trap was already set. They had been recording all of the conversations between her and Chad. Every word she said was about to come back to haunt her.
At one point you say, Angelina, you were going to ruin my life. Which actually, although it's maybe part of the script for that call, it's kind of true. Given
Fuck, kind of true, nigga. That's true as fuck. Fuck, kind of true. That's true as fuck.
I knew this the other way around. You're not gonna ruin my life anymore. It's your life that's gonna be.
Oh, bro, they probably kicked that nigga off the Neighbors Association. They took his motherfucking membership at the gas station. They don't like his ass in church anymore. He get looked at and frowned upon. He's in the grocery store with his wife. I'm so embarrassed to come out with you. The fuck. Oh God, tell me I'm lying. This is how white people, when white people act like, when white people say shit like this is what they mean. I bet you he ain't get fired from his job. Oh God, I know he ain't get fired from his job. That's number 4. They probably look at him like he a goofy. I mean, they probably looking at him like he's a goofy. You see this nigga? This nigga look like a goofy. Let's be for real for a second.
Ruined because of this.
Right when detectives thought they'd missed their chance to get some evidence, they received a call from Angelina. What she said on that call would lead investigators closer to the truth than she ever imagined.
I just got a phone call from the hallway. Yes. He said, how can you, the detective just told me that they think I killed Frank with antifreeze. And, and he said, you know, I wouldn't go spreading these things or else. And I'm like, what are you talking about? I said, I don't need to be talking to you. And he said, well, they'll never be able to catch me anyway. But he said,
Hey, she's funny as hell, bro. I swear to God, she's funny as hell, bro. She's the biggest she's the worst manipulator of all time. The bitch don't even sound like she's telling the truth.
you just gotta watch your back. He said, you better watch your back. Okay. I am scared to death.
See that nigga
Police and says,
bro,
"Oh my
she's
gosh,
funny as
Frank's
fuck.
old coworker just called me, and now he's threatening me." Angelina doesn't know is that the joke's on her.
This dumb ass bitch.
Of course, the police knew that the coworker had called her.
Detectives fought hard to get Angelina to confess, but she wasn't going to make it easy. To piece together the full picture, they turned to her friend Palmyra Gorham, who might hold the key to solidifying their suspicions. Palmyra told them that towards the end of July, she had an interesting conversation with Angelina.
There was another conversation on the telephone with Palmyra. Angelina told her she was making a milkshake for Frank, and a special milkshake for him. And Palmyra had questioned if Frank was sick, and Angelina told her, not yet.
Not yet.
Oh, hell no. Hey, y'all just not waiting. What the fuck? This bitch would have been locked the fuck up. Why y'all just wait now?
Hindsight seemed to
go
foreshadow
grab
the
her, bro.
deadly
Go
plan
grab
that
her, bro.
Angelina had set in motion. She revealed interesting details about Angelina's love life. One of those secrets was Angelina's alleged affair with Palmyra's nephew.
I told you niggas, money or cheating. I told you niggas. Bro, what my share bags, bro? What my share bags, bro? I need a share bags.
Each time Angelina visited Palmyra, she'd run into Loran, and soon, casual greetings turned into a secret affair.
She was gay?
Though still newly married to Frank, who was her 4th husband, Angelina found herself confiding in Palmyra about her dissatisfaction, even joking and saying, if I were to kill him, at least I'd end up with a little bit of money. At the time,
Boom, bam, and bop, nigga. I told y'all. What the fuck I say?
Palmyra dismissed it, unaware that this seemingly innocent...
He probably ain't got that much money. He probably got like 10 million saved up. That's it.
Deadly truth. Apart from this, another key tactic used by the detectives was their suggestion to Angelina that they needed proof Chad had prior knowledge of Frank's visit to Angel Gate. Angelina responded by sending anonymous faxes and letters. The fax read, "Detective Holmes, I mailed this to you. Why is Chad still free? Thought maybe you did not get it. Here it is again." With all the information collected against her, from her suspicious calls, anonymous faxes, and statements only the killer could have known, to her friend Palmyra revealing a shocking new truth, detectives were finally ready to arrest Angelina. Detectives Steinwand and Holmes visited Angelina's new home on February 7th, 2001.
Good morning. Morning. How's it going today?
Damn, she got arrested on the first day of the month. Oh.
Good morning. Morning. How's it going today? Okay. We got a little problem. What? Les Holloway was visiting you guys on Friday. Holloway got to done this. The stuff that Frank had
Be right back. Give us some water.
was he had to ingest within a couple hours of his death. They found it in his stomach, the liquid antifreeze, and it has to, liquids purge every couple hours. Engineer, did you give Frank antifreeze?
No, I didn't. I love my husband. I would not do that.
Lying ass bitch. I hate a lying. I hate a bitch, but I hate a lying ass bitch even more.
You're taking care of him, you're feeding, and giving him liquids to drink.
I didn't.
It's important to be honest and
I know it is. I know it is. I mean, I've been trying to get to the bottom of all this from day one. I mean, I love my husband. I wouldn't put my family through this hell.
They spoke for 35 minutes, and slowly Angelina's carefully constructed lies began to crumble.
We have an abundant amount of information that points that you poisoned Frank.
I didn't poison my husband. I mean, I am willing to take a lie detector test. I did not poison my husband. My husband was sent to me by God. Yeah, we had financial problems, which caused an emotional kind of craziness about it. But you know what? That's common.
What if I was to tell you, with all the information that we've accumulated, that we can pretty much prove that you did? I hate the truth. Gotta have the truth, Angelina.
I did not kill my husband. I didn't.
Only you had the means to do it, the motive to do it, and the ability to do it.
The conversation turned tense as the detectives pressed her about Frank's death.
The only information, the only person that supplied any information that Frank was poisoned was you. No one else knew that Frank was poisoned. Only you. Only you knew oleander. In addition to that, antifreeze. Nobody in this entire investigation told us about antifreeze.
And it wasn't long before they revealed the harsh truth. This entire time, she thought she was enjoying the circus, but she was the very clown being watched.
This entire time, we have used everything you said and followed up on everything you've done and said. And quite frankly, it's hard to remember all those lies.
I didn't kill my husband.
Okay. You can stand up.
Are you arresting me?
Yes, you are under arrest for another crime.
No! I didn't kill my husband!
Oh, she sound like she an ugly ass crier.
I didn't kill my husband!
Angelina, we can prove that you did.
After Angelina's arrest, officers conducted a thorough search of her home. Among the items discovered was a napkin with the sheriff's fax number, an important clue, given that she had sent the anonymous fax to the sheriff. Another chilling discovery was a piece of paper with numbers and calculations detailing how Angelina planned to spend the $250,000
Damn!
payout.
My bad, I thought it was 10 bands. My bad.
Her darkest in dollars life insurance.
Damn. What the fuck did it say? They say funeral? Funeral, bills, house. Damn, she spent what that? Auto, What they say? Loan?
Payout. This small piece of paper exposed her darkest intentions.
It contained all the amounts of insurance money she stood to gain. She even calculated the interest she would earn from the insurance payout.
This indicated her preoccupation with the financial gain from Frank's death and her potential dark motives. Right when detectives thought they had all the evidence they needed, this new discovery confirmed everything they had suspected.
Angelina had an oleander plant growing over the fence.
Apart from this, Angelina's involvement came just hours after Frank's death. At 10:17 a.m. on the morning of his death, Angelina had called West Covina Insurance Company.
Within only a few hours of Frank's death, Angelina calls the insurance agent and asks him how quickly she could get her payout.
She's doing things that are so incredibly stupid and self-destructive that
She at least could have waited a month. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. If you gonna do some shit and you waiting for, okay, fuck that. We just be okay. I would have waited. If I was her, bro, I would have waited a month. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna sit there. I'm gonna go to work. I'm gonna cry at work every day. Every day, I'm gonna cry at work. I swear, I'm gonna go to work. I'm gonna cry. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that. And then every once in a while, I'm gonna take off a couple days. I need to handle myself. Do that. Then I'm like, oh, I wasn't going to work. I'm being running below on bills. Emotionally stable. I need some money. Fall behind on bills. My niggas just dead. I'm fucked up out here. I need some money. Yeah, call them niggas. No, she 2 hours later. Yeah, the folks just checked. How fast can I get my bread?
Now with her in custody,
He said folks just checked. How fast can I get my money?
against her.
the prosecution in this case portrayed the defendant as calculating, manipulative, premeditated, committing an unspeakable act for greed.
It was painful for him. It was a painful death.
While awaiting trial in March 2001, Angelina contacted Palmyra and pressured her to change her testimony.
Angelina's just desperate. She calls Anne and asks her to lie to investigators about a conversation they had had.
She warned Palmyra that if she didn't alter her story, she could be arrested as an accomplice. Angelina suggested that Palmyra simply say she had found Angelina with her boyfriend, then made up the story about the poisoning. When Palmyra refused to change her statement, Angelina's manipulative behavior escalated further. In May 2002, while still in jail awaiting her trial, Angelina took her criminal intentions even further by attempting to solicit the murder of Palmyra. What Angelina planned next was so audacious, it shocked even seasoned investigators.
She told her cellmate she would pay $20,000 to whomever would carry out the hit.
Damn, I wasn't even born yet. She should have called me. Fuck. Damn, I wasn't even born. That's crazy. In May 2002, I wasn't even born yet. Hey, that's crazy. I wasn't even born yet. I was born a couple months later. I was born 5 months later. I was born in October. I was born October 2002. That's crazy. It's not crazy. I just want to share that.
Kill Palmyra once she was released.
Fuck y'all.
Angelina gave Gwendolyn a detailed description of Palmyra's house and the violent actions she had pressured her to carry out.
When you go in the front door, it's going to be the living room. Okay?
Damn, they got she was wearing a wire, bro.
Right there. It's not a big house. Then you'll go around, you'll see kitchen, okay? You gotta go up through the kitchen, up 2 steps. Hear me? And then you're gonna make a quick left, and you'll see the kids' room. Then you make a quick right, and their bedroom is the last door on the left.
Think they should follow her in or something?
Little did Angelina know, Gwendolyn had her own plans.
The very person that Angelina asked to do a hit turned around and told authorities what Angelina was doing.
Gwendolyn then
She on some OTF jam shit. Damn, bro.
continued her conversations.
She tried to off the husband and the motherfucker cute. I ain't gonna lie. Offing a motherfucker about shit like that, that's common as fuck. I'm not even gonna lie.
That if they made it look like a crime, they'd be bright enough to figure a way to do that.
No, the fuck they wouldn't. They wouldn't finish it.
Robbery gone bad.
Hey, it would have been funny as hell if she told her to poison. Hey, that ain't funny, but that would have been funny as hell.
In the morning when Palmyra would be alone after taking her kids to school.
I was thinking like the heroin part, just asking them to get a whole bunch, an incredible you know, a ridiculous amount. And just, you know what I mean? Just bumping into her that you know is way too much.
However, instead of only taking this as enough evidence, investigators went further with a creative route. To make it appear that the murder had been carried out, detectives orchestrated a fake shooting. This carefully staged deception was just the beginning of the end for Angelina.
Basically, stage her death. We'd have her on her bed in her house with a fake bullet hole and fake blood.
That picture's pretty convincing.
It was very convincing, yes.
Another detective posing as a hitman named Antonio Davis met with Angelina in prison in June 2002, further confirming her role in the plot. And when Angelina faced the hitman, her dark intentions became undeniable.
Something's happened to your friend. Okay. Oh, what? Right. Okay. Where did you get those from? You need to contact your family. Okay. Oh my God. I thought you were scared. I am so ready to go home.
The more investigators uncovered about Angelina's conversations and actions,
This bitch knows she wasn't playing. She was dead
that
ass.
she had been willing to go to extreme lengths to have Palmyra killed. The chilling nature of the crime became even more.
I ain't gonna lie, for Palmyra to hear some shit like that, bro, like, even though she wasn't doing anything, that really make you feel like I'm being watched 25/8. They don't really put a motherfucker on tip. Like, for real, that don't have a motherfucker looking over their shoulder even when they taking a shit in the bathroom. On God, moving behind curtains and shit. I'm telling you, that shit fuck with your head, G.
Angelina's daughter, Autumn, gave a statement. The day her mother was arrested, Autumn told officers about a special bottle of Gatorade that was prepared for Frank, one she wasn't allowed to touch. Angelina had even asked her to help feed it to him. On the night Frank died, Autumn recalled her mother making him drink an entire bottle of red Gatorade, saying money was tight and they needed it for him. 2 months before Frank's death in July 2000, Angelina took out a $250,000 life insurance policy on Frank. This policy was more than a safeguard. It was the final piece in her deadly plan. She testified that she had responded to a direct mailing advertisement and thought it would be a good idea. But Frank was not totally in on this idea.
And she started to tell him all the reasons why that she felt that they needed insurance. And she was doing such a good job that I just sat there and shut my mouth and I said, hey, I'm going to let her do the selling.
And in less than 2 months, she called the agent back.
She called me and she said, I have some bad news. My husband's dead. And I said, wow.
Angelina's obsession with the insurance payout, the strange...
I ain't gonna lie, bro. That's crazy. That's weird. I don't know if I was an insurance agent and a motherfucker called me on a random ass Thursday at 3:45 p.m. And was like, yeah, I'm gonna start a life insurance policy on my significant other. Woo, I'm gonna start one. Life's too short. Woo, woo. Oh yeah, for sure. You know what I'm saying? We get you set up. Woo, we take your payout. Oh yeah, you looking at $250,000. Fuck, for sure. Okay, motherfucker called me back 2 months later. I got some bad news. My significant other's just there. Not fast when I get my money. Hold on, give me a second. I'm transferring your call to the police quick as hell. I'm telling you, the police going straight to the police.
The suspicious Gatorade and the poison found in Frank's system all pointed
Going
to a
straight to the
carefully
feds,
planned
on road.
murder. In the trial, disturbing details about Angelina's past emerged,
Right, get this
causing
shit
her
before.
ex-husband, Tom, to question if she had orchestrated their daughter Alicia's tragic death years earlier.
Oh,
They
hell
were married in
no.
1987 and had daughters Autumn and Alicia. During a 1992 vacation in Michigan, they were warned about Alicia's pacifier, which had been recalled due to safety risks. Months later, the couple would face their darkest fears.
Her daughter choked on a pacifier.
These pacifiers have been recalled because of either deterioration or failure.
Angelina sued Gerber, eventually receiving a $750,000.
This bitch was already rich. The bitch was rich. In the 90s, that's damn near $3 million today. The bitch was already rich.
As suspicions about her motives surfaced in court, even Tom began to wonder if Alicia's death had been part of a darker...
I ain't gonna lie, I don't blame her for I'm not saying, I don't think she did that one, bro, because it was a recall. You feel me? if a recall or some shit happen, bro, like 9 times out of 10, you probably not the only motherfucker that's happening to. So with that being said, bro, I don't, you feel me? I don't see her doing too much of this one. I don't see her being involved in it.
The question was no longer whether she had killed Frank. It was only a matter of when justice would catch up with her. Angelina's extramarital affair with Palmyra's nephew, Lauren, also contributed to the growing evidence against her. About a week before Frank's death, Angelina confided in Lauren that she had intentionally left the gas on in the garage, hoping for one of 2 outcomes, either a deadly explosion or Frank passing out from the fumes. When questioned by investigators, Lauren admitted that he had kept quiet because he didn't want to get involved.
He said,
police
he a real nigga. He said, I just want to crack, bro. It ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm just in there cracking.
A technician discovered a loose gas line, which
I don't
looked
get no fuck
likely to
about
have been
nobody
tampered
else.
with.
I just want to crack.
Had Frank not alerted the leak, it could have killed him. This raised suspicions that Angelina might have been trying to harm him before resorting to poison. In the end, on January 12th, 2004,
Give her ass 50 years.
Angelina was convicted and sentenced. She was sentenced to death.
Yes! I'm sorry.
Frank,
My bad. My bad.
She had orchestrated his demise for financial gain.
Damn, she got the chair.
But her reaction seemed very calm and only mildly upset about the verdict. And the same demeanor was seen while she was addressing the court.
I broke and made a few terrible, stupid mistakes, which I regret very much. We all make mistakes. I just picked the wrong time to make mine.
The wrong time?
But murder is not on that list.
However, she was not convicted for the death of her daughter.
I don't think she did.
Angelina's case is a haunting reminder of the extremes of manipulation.
Man, look, all I'm gonna say is watch who y'all marry, bro. Watch who y'all talk to. Watch y'all everything, bro. Because niggas is weird as fuck. Niggas will do anything for a piece of change. I'm telling you. And not even just niggas. Females, white niggas. Anything for a piece of change, bro. Y'all be smooth out here. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe on the video.